Welcome to another thrilling edition of Premiere 2. My name is Peter. Thank you for joining me on a beautiful day in Tokyo, Japan. The pollen is out in full force. Hay fever is attacking everyone and lowering our HP gauge down to critical levels. However, we're going to be seeing a different kind of attack and a different kind of damage today because we're going to be seeing some fighting games. Arc system works. Finals, baby. That's in about an hour, but I'm going to hang out with you guys for a little bit, talk a little bit about the quiz, talk a little bit about the FGC, hang out with you dudes and dudettes. How are you guys doing? Stop it with the left ankle, Hideshi. Stop. You missed the stream where I showed the left ankle all the time. So, hey, McDonald's just stopped serving breakfast. What the are you doing live? Sometimes we get sponsored and it's awesome. I'm a huge fan of sponsorships because I get to flex my gaming muscle or work on hosting duties or do cool stuff. And you guys get to have some bonus content and you might be exposed to a brand new game or genre or things like that. It's a win-win for everybody. We sponsored as heck today. Not only that, before we get into it, we're sponsored the next 3 days. Yeah. The next 3 days, Obi-Wan, carry me. So we're going back to back to back. Back to back to back. That's the baby fund. So that's huge. 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row. So what's up, Mook11? How you doing, boss? That's true. It also helps me acquire my domicile for the incoming baby chime. So that's the other thing that I'm looking forward to very much. Let me get you guys some background BGMs really quick. There we go. There we go. All right. Yo, Pete and chat. Whoa, the star Aries with the 5, not the 1, not the 2, not the 3, not the 4, not the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. It's 2:30 in the night. But couldn't miss my first stream with you. Well, I appreciate that, Critical Glasses. Thank you very much, Star. Appreciate you. This song has been stuck in my head. I play it at the start of every stream. This is a Nintendo Entertainment System song called Eddie and Roger from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's a Pete classic. I love it. So, okay. I love the walk and talk short version you've posted. Yeah, so Mudan, the team, we've got one of them edited down to about 17, 18 minutes. And we're kind of hoping that if you guys dig that, you guys can see more of those. If it does well, then we'll keep making those episodes because luckily we have 12 of them. We have 12 walk and talks. The question is, does anything really happen on the other ones? That's different from the first one. Or honestly, does it really matter? Let's just get some good content up there. What's up, Christy? I know the Chris Broad one's going to do really well. And what's up, Merity789? And if you guys missed yesterday, we had what I considered to be one of my favorite streams of the year, which is the quiz show. So we did a quiz event in Hibiya Okudoji, and we had a great time. It was Ardedly, it was Ian, it was me, it was the gang, cameraman Paul running the show. It was a lot of fun. And I know that there's some debate about the questions. I understand it. So we're going to have to figure out what we can do to get the whiners to stop. Thank you, Muhammad. Thank you, It's Yoshikoshi. Thank you, loser number 1. Not enough camembert. There was a couple of different complaints, but I loved it. I had a great time. Real or fake was the big divisive comment. So it's a fun VOD. Go watch it. It'll be made into a but not now. Watch it later. I wasn't even here.
Across a secret, sexy club.
But if there was a dispute about the questions, this is why you don't let Nathexon get involved. Tier 3, by the way, thank you, Austin. And it wasn't Nathan. This one was exclusively Mr. Ian Rudd. So all fingers get pointed at the Rudd man. No Nathan problem here. What's up, bum fucking ugly? Appreciate you. So yeah, today is a 2 hours of power stream. One of the conditions of this particular stream is that as soon as the hour that we're doing is done, I am contractually obligated to raid into them, which is great. So we get to go say, yo, this is the Premier 2 community and we've arrived. What's up? So it's kind of a shorter window. It's about 2 hours, which is good because I am still struggling from last night. It was an awesome event. I really enjoyed it, but it took it out of me energy-wise. I was sleeping. It was great. It was awesome. So super cool. Super cool. By the way, thank you to, not gonna lie, Pete is a born entertainer. Oh, stop. I agree. I hope I agree. Thank you to, how do I say this? El Tormenta 689. Big pushing. How you guys doing? Welcome back. So the other thing that was announced was the Cyclathon 4. Cyclathon number 4 is going to be starting on the 13th of April. Now, of course, you guys know that I do not start with the Cyclathon. I'll be there in support. Like, I'm going to be watching, I'm going to be donating, I'm going to be supporting it from afar, but I'm going to be on the Van Gang somewhere around the 20th. So, of course, the Van Gang's going to make a return. You got Pete, Ian, Paul side by side. So, as usual, somewhere near the end, or not the end, the halfway point, I jump in and say with Ian and Paul, what's up, what's up? Are you cycling? I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I don't, what's going on with my hair today? We got... Brother! Showing his support, Austin, the glass breaks. My guy. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Stone Cold is here. Ah! Thank you, brother. Throwing in some mega support to the channel as always. Thank you. I say this respectfully, but I feel like you're in better shape to cycle than you were last year. And last year you did great. What? We're calling last year great? Where I was huffing and puffing and puking and crying the whole time, and the bag broke. Remember at the end, my video feed like broke the last 2 hours, and here's the actual recreation of last year. They're just, why are they so far ahead? I just don't, why is there stupid fucking hills? And then your guys' contribution last year was 888,888,877,665,802,852,808 That shit right there, that widget just did. That was your guys' contribution. And then I did ask for it. I did. I think I was in a fever dream of confusion and pain, and I was asking you guys to help me. I did. I think I forgot how I worded it. I don't know what. It was my fault. But there's a chance I get on the bike, but let's be honest. It's not about how many kilometers I go or about what Connor or Chris or the guests do. It's about raising money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. This is the highlight of my streaming career. It's my favorite thing that we do every single year. It's this first RV stream, number 2, and then whatever slop I'm serving on this channel 3. So these are something I take very, very seriously. I'm very excited for it. So we're going to be raising money for the IDF. Now, I know last year we reached over $1 million, and I'm not trying to hold that as some sort of comparison because that's such a crazy number. But I know for sure that we can raise awareness, donate plasma, and bring some really good vibes and raise a bunch of money for the IDF this year. And we can still have, no matter what we do, it's going to be a great time. No matter what we do, it's going to be amazing. So that's where I'm kind of putting my mark. Yeah. We're going to make it happen. Let's go. Let's have some fun with it this year. So I'm very much looking forward to it. Thank you guys for being excited as well. So that's on the 13th. Connor and Chris hit the road from parts unknown. I don't even know the route. I don't even know where I'm going yet. So we're going to start with them for a week. Is it Hokkaido? I don't know. I missed the announcement. It's there and back again. The story of Bilbo Baggins and Gollum. So we're going to start somewhere, and then a week in, I'm going to join the boys. And then are you guys kidding me today? You guys are just going absolutely insane with the support. Thank you. Just follow the route that Ludwig and Michael are taking. Bad idea. Silent Abel and Julius Chai going double dragon with it. Thank you. A back-to-back jacks. Level 9 hype train to start the GD stream. Thank you. So it's gonna be awesome. I am gonna start training on the bicycle starting maybe Thursday this week, just so in case I have to do it. But it's not about that. I'm just so pumped. I'm so pumped. I love the Van Gang. Pumped about it.
Oh hell, I thought I was gifting 20 in DG's channel. My mistake, Petter.
No refunds, brother. And no refunds. DG knows the rules. But when DG drags his ass to TwitchCon EU, he can sit at the top of the table, which is actually away from the rest of the guests, at the VIP lounge of PremierCon. So yeah, Van Gang, it's gonna be epic. I've got 3 different cameras that I'm going to try to be bringing on the IRL. We've got the Osmo Pocket 3, we've got the Samsung Galaxy S24, and we've got the Sony Action Cam. I'm gonna be bringing everything I can to try to make sure the Van Gang is fantastic. So it's going to be great. You're not going to miss out on the Cyclathon. It's 2 weeks or something like that. So very much looking forward. Please mark your calendar for that. There is no replacing Paul. I bring the cameras so that Paul can make us look good. Those are so I can't screw it up. P.S. It was very nice to meet you last week after nearly 3 years. That was damn near made me fall out of my chair during Nathan's pub stream. It was a pub stream. And I snuck into the Discord call, and there was the man, the myth, the legend himself. So we got to have an American PremierCon to sort this all out. Wait, when did it start? I missed that part. August? No. April 13th. April 13th. And it lasts until August. No. Okay, there you go. So it's in about 3 weeks or so. And also big shout to Seizure Salad. I appreciate you. We're about 38 minutes. Banger alert. I heard that in the back of it was like in the background. Love this song. You know what? We need to add, this is Balatro, yeah. Game of the year. Did you know we have, I was playing that right now and I thought that the music just randomly unmuted. My bad. I just love the game.
You're goddamn right. I love wait, that's Gruff Boulay. When I was, well, shit, I've had 6, 7, 8, 9 wives, and now you're telling me how to play my goddamn games? Just shut up and play some Balatro. Now, I'm a descendant of Gruff, but I'm the goddamn king. I said I was the king, and I'll eat later. I'm not hungry right now.
Okay, I gotta get my voices fixed. By the way, Pete, you absolutely killed it hosting last night. Hail to the king, baby. Thank you. Great job. Thank you very much. Thank you for being there. I had a great time hosting yesterday evening. Such a good time. Such good vibes. Great people. One flipped table. And Miralad, welcome to the Nyan Nyan. And Magic Mario 00, thank you for gifting a sub as well to Cheyenne21. It was super cool. And all of the team names were really bad. So we had to give the Jaeger to Paul and the team. Whoa! Mother! All right. Why you 13?
I just discovered you recently over here in Missouri and I'm really enjoying the content. Keep it up.
Hey, Missouri, man. That's where I was born. Springfield Mo, rise up. All right. Before we get into the sponsored segment, I want to tell you guys something, and I want you to listen closely. This is actually super fucking cool. And I want to announce a different sponsor. I want you guys to be here for this one. I want you guys to be here for the next one. But let me see if I can find. This is huge. Get your pens, get your papers. I secured, through no small effort on behalf of my agent, thank you, brother. If you're watching, thank you. And through a ton of begging, cheering, holding out, we have a Genso Suikoden sponsorship. Yes! Fuck. Let's go! And this is even cooler to me. It's not a let's play. It's not a let's play Genso Suikoden. So it's not finishing the game. It's they have tasked me with hosting a Suikoden War Council. And I will be joined by 3 other YouTubers who are JRPG experts. And I will be asking them questions about Suikoden, about JRPGs, about the impact that this game had. So it's more personal. It's more like a podcast format for like an hour or so. And I feel like that's, in a way, to me, that's even better because I get to kind of share my enthusiasm with some other creators who also like this game and this genre. So, oh man, that is so cool to me. That is like absolutely awesome. And so I'm still working out a lot of the details. So I'm pumped. I'm pumped about tonight. So that's I think that could be as soon as tomorrow. I got to figure out the right timing. So it's within 24 hours, I think. And then the day after tomorrow, we have Assassin's Creed that got moved from before to, I think, the 26th. So lots of crazy shit. But today we're going to be doing some Guilty Gear. We're going to be watching some high-level fighting game content. The sponsored segment starts in about 33 minutes. I've got their feed locked in. I'm pumped about it. because you guys know I love fighting games in general. That's just the truth. And so for me, this is going to be super cool because I'm unfamiliar with some of the absolute like high level play. But what I love about FGC or fighting game community or any of the fighting games is that it's just hype. It's just fun. You don't have to be, you can be a beginner. You could be somebody who's been playing around the genre. Maybe you really like Street Fighter. Maybe you really like Tekken. Maybe you really like Guilty Gear and the other Arc System games. The point is that you can jump in and just have a damn good time. So I want to be excited about it. We're going to be putting our bets down. If you're in a region where you can gamble channel points, we're going to try to pick who's going to win what. Do you like King of Fighters? I do. Terry Bogard is my guy, has been since the very beginning. EVO is one of my most looked forward events of the year. I actually would have been watching this anyway, so it was cool that I got invited to watch it along with you guys. Make her D. Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato. Domo ne. I mean, I have my Fatal Fury hat. It's hanging up right here. Pog 10 for the maker. But it's gonna be awesome. So let me see here. That starts in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, it's gonna be live, and I need to add some hair wax. That's what I need to do. I've got my coffee, I've got my stuff, and thank you, Kool-Aid Packet OG. That is OG. Damn, I remember we were so broke when I was young, we couldn't add sugar. It was just the Kool-Aid packet and water. That was fun. My kid will know the same struggles. I insist. Gamer subs, you don't even need to add sugar. Did you see the 15-year-old who got second place? Yeah, Blaz from Chile. That was sick as hell. And thank you guys for that incredible hype train. For real, for real. That was, let's take a look here. I want to see what the damage was because that was 71 subs and 520 bits. Thank you. Hey man, got to do what you got to do for the Kool-Aid. Oh yeah. Ever use coffee mate instead of milk and mac and cheese? No. But that sounds good. All right. That sounds good. It's like a thicker consistency. All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to add some Waxerino to my hair. I'll let you guys... This is a good track, damn. This is from... River City Ransom. Of course. But to get you guys in the fighting game mood, I'll play you one of my... Who is my favorite Final Fantasy XIV character?
Pete, good morning in Japan. Are you going to help with Connor and Chris with Cyclathon 4?
もちろんだよね. First, I'm going to support in full the first week. I'm going to be cheering. I'm going to be screaming. I'm going to be going nuts. And then the Van Gang will return 1 week in. Great job hosting last night. Crazy that Godfit went ham. He did. And I saw it near like while I was hosting. It's hard to follow chat during the quiz. But that guy went absolutely ham. And it was awesome. It was crazy support. And I that allowed a lot of people to enjoy ad-free viewing. We had a mega raid from Mouse. It was insane. It was awesome. So I'm going to play you guys a track really quick while I make my hair look a little bit out of my eyes. This is from Battle Arena Toshinden. It is called AG's theme. And I love the way it just slams just right when it starts. So everyone get your dance shoes on because this is a banger. Be right back. What a track. Love it. Okay, boys. So the other thing was, what was I going to tell you guys? 25 minutes out from our exciting times. I forgot. Loved your mic drop yesterday. I did a mic drop? I didn't drop the mic. I zero dropped mics yesterday. I forgot the thing I was gonna say, so it doesn't really matter. But I remember now. I have to keep my phone nearby because today, while I am here, we might find out what the baby's gender is. Yuki is at the hospital for a checkup while I'm doing some work. So we might find out if it's a boy or a girl. Pretty exciting stuff. Gender reveal. That is exciting. So not a party, but we were going to just wait until it was born. But then we thought maybe I wanted to go, but I have this work. And Yuki, she was looking at all of the lists of things that I need to buy. And she was like, you should work. And I was like, yeah, do we really need, okay. Do we need, so it's kind of an unfortunate thing. They don't really have these things on the weekends. So a lot of men in Japan, because of work, it's kind of, they don't get to be a big part of it. Now, luckily, I've been to most of the meetings. So, and we have a parents seminar next month. So, I'm doing my part, but I got to work. I got a job. I got to take care of put the food on the table. I suggest to consider getting a 3-in-1 bed for the baby Nodders. Well, we got a lot of things that so basically our apartment's pretty small. And you guys may remember when we've done the subathon and stuff where I've taken you around, like there's not much to see, but one of the rooms has like a blue couch and a TV in it. I think I'm going to throw away the couch or move it to behind me or something. I don't know. But I'm making our living room with the TV in it, that is now the baby's space. So we'll have a dining room, baby's room, sleeping room, and then work room. That's it. So I feel like that is exciting. And if this ends, I can still go to the hospital if she's still waiting. So am I going to name your baby Iron Mouse or Sea Dog VA? No. That's ridiculous. It's actually insane. I'm going to name it Matarakan. Or maybe Lord Athelstan. Duh. Obviously. So I'm going to name it Hinya the Genius. Or I think if it's a boy, I'm leaning towards Koji. I like that name a lot. If it's a girl, I don't know. And if it's a middle name, I am going to push for Victor. So, because even though I love Sugaden, I think Victor's a cool, not Soji, Koji. And then, what's up, Failboat? My guy! Let's get that music cresting right for Failboat. One of the greatest guys that I've had the pleasure to meet in the past year. He is a one of one. I got to meet him when he came to Japan, and it's very rare that you can meet somebody who has had several Negronis and forged in the fire of hardship that this is a guy who I want to be friends with. This is a true, genuine person. Failboat is that man. He is that man and more. He's an absolute wellspring of kindness and positivity. And fantastic. Appreciate you pulling through, boss. Thank you. We are about to, thank you. You're even coming in on a great day. You're supporting the, we've got a sponsored stream in 21 minutes. We're going to be watching some Guilty Gear, some Arc System. We're going to be having some fun with some, there's like a 1 hour tournament that we're going to be checking out. Very excited. Fail boat, more like success boat. Yes. Now, failure is, by the way, a part of success. As I've told you guys many, many times,
failure tests the mettle of heart, brain, and body. A setback, but not the end of things.
And
Great adversity has a beauty. It is the fire that tempers.
come on. That without failure, how do you define success? And no one's failed more than us on some of those Darkest Dungeon. Pete is a very good commentator. I still rewatch clips of your covering the streamer rewards. Really? That's awesome, Texas. I appreciate that. Guilty Gear, Premier Jacko pose win. I tried to do it, and that's why I haven't stood up yet, because I threw out my back, Notorious. Do I have another one?
Carelessness will find no clements.
That's not the one I wanted.
You will endure the...
Not that one.
Do not...
You know what? I'm good. Any characters you want to see specifically tonight? All I genuinely want is diversity. I like it when if there's like, let's say there's top 8, I want it to be at least 5 different characters or 6 different characters. I actually think Guilty Gear specifically has some insanely good character design. I love how they move through space. I think it's one of the best looking fighting games that's been out in the past 5 years, hands down for me. But I don't know if we're exclusively seeing just Guilty Gear or if there's going to be some other games as well. But I think all of the Arc System games always look very good. Pete, I need to know, did you do some voice work for the Pringles advert, the Luigi one? It sounds so much like you. No. I haven't done voice work for anything. Me too, man. It's hard for me to socialize with friends who are famous because I'm really shy in person and they already have a lot on their plate already. Was that to me? I kind of got turned around there. Is that? I don't know if that one was to me, but I read it. It was a new message, so I read it. I miss BlazBlue. I would love to see Arc System make a new one, but I'll never get my hopes up. Well, never say never. Never say never, because it's one of those things where fighting games are kind of going through a resurgence right now. There's been a ton of new fighting games that I think we're in like a golden age. And Evo this year, I think, is going to be crazy. I think tonight's event is going to be crazy. It's a good time to be a fighting game fan. We're eating good. And thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate you. Thanks for pulling through. This is a good time to step into the genre if you've never played before. Most of the pro scene for Strive is zoners, isn't it? Yeah, that is true. Zoning is a big part of the game, but I like zoners. I play as Guile in Street Fighter and stuff, so I can't really complain about zoning. But I love also. I don't know. There's some pretty good rushdown characters as well. So I'm excited to see it. I haven't seen a lot of high-level finals play in a little bit, so I'm pretty pumped. So that's going to be in exactly 17 minutes. For those of you who just tuning in now, we were just having some chats about last night. About the quiz show was great. We've got some great sponsorships lined up this week. It's the Cyclathon starting on April 13th. There's a lot of good shit down the pipeline that's going to be coming to your monitors, your smartphones, your smart fridge, all of those things. Even as a spectator, I can't really play these games, but they are doing a great job of being entertaining to a viewer. True, and I think that's what makes the FGC so much fun, is that a lot of you saw a lot of the Evo stuff that we did last year, which was just peak. It was just fun to watch. No, I mean like when you met Failboat or a famous person like Ian James Corlett, you only get to see them in person at least once, and then afterwards you don't get to see them so often. That's what made meeting Failboat so cool, is that I got to see him probably more than he wanted. It was like 5 times, and he was like, "Who are you again?" No, it was great. You and I met at dinner at the Eorzea Cafe last year, and you were so sweet. Oh, thank God I wasn't a jerk. So I'm happy to see you doing well. And a baby. It's so cool. Thank you, buddy. I'm still checking my phone for to see if Yuki has messaged me about the gender yet. So yeah, wonder if they'll drop a teaser for their Cyberpunk collab. You never know. We're gonna see. We got exciting stuff. So yeah, we're ready. So this week's gonna be awesome. What was the? Oh wait, let me get some more. This is a little too spoopy. This song. So is that. There we go. Jeff's theme. I think we're learning the gender today. We think so. I want to watch Sea-Dog play 5 Hearts, 1 House. I'm sure he will. He can teach us a thing or two. Take my prime, baby. Thank you, Jake. I'm doing good, DJ. Thank you for asking. They already played a trailer for the next character, Lucy, which will come out on summer 2025. Well, I hope that they show... Oh, yeah, of course. That's going to be great. Hopefully they re-show it during the sponsored segment. But yeah. Other than that, guys, it was a short turnaround. Yesterday was an absolutely wild night. Thank you, Glass Pez. How you doing, brother? We are going to check out Assassin's Creed Shadows. I played Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, took a little break, and then Shadows, I'm like, oh, Japan? Let's fire this up. Now, I know that Black Flag and the other, was that the Pirate Shanty one? Is that the Shanty one? That one I watched a lot of. I watched a ton of my friend play that. That was a good one. I thank you, Diogo. Welcome back, buddy. Hold on a minute. For those of you who want a Blaz Blue Itch Scratcher, I'd highly recommend Entropy Effects since it has some of the characters. It may not be Arc System made or a fighting game, but it is a damn good roguelike for the FGC peeps. There you go. Thanks for bringing in some good news there. Assassin's Creed Shadows is the first one of the series that I'm going to buy. So I think it's going to be fun. That's not sponsor talk. I really enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima. I really enjoyed Way of the Samurai. That's an old game. But those games were so f***ing good. We need a new Way of the Samurai. I liked Onimusha. I liked Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. I like games that I liked Neo. Those are fun games for me. I platinumed Neo. So it's not like, but my point is that this takes place in Japan, and Sekiro's hard. It was my favorite, but it was too hard. So it's one of those things where I'm looking forward to see their interpretation of like Japan. And I just want to see it. I just want to see if it's fun. I'm looking forward to it. So I will be the judge, jury, and executioner of that game. So it's going to be fun. Oh, yeah, there was Valhalla as well. I did not play that one. But yes, that's, I think, in 2 days. And we've been crushing Monster Hunter Wilds with the crew. We've been running with you guys. You guys have been carrying my ass through a lot of the different content. So I appreciate you guys picking me up. I think we're about Hunter rank 26 or 27 now. So yeah. Kingo, Master of Bushido. Way of the Samurai still gets my vote. That was like a roguelike before roguelikes existed. But yes, that was a good one. You can carry your own ass. That sounds gross. You haven't played Monster Hunter. I need that carried. I need it on a palanquin. I need it carried all the way. So it looks like we are about 12 minutes out. 12 minutes out. Ooh, another banger. can actually start watching some of it now if you guys want. I think they're doing 2024 stuff. I don't know. Wait, let's take a look. I'm actually curious now. I can't tell if this is a replay or if this one's live. Let's take a look.
Most definitely came into play.
This is ARC World Tour Finals 2024. Is this, I'm just curious, is 2024 going to be,
Looks like right now at least that Tiger Pop is going to be locked.
is that now?
To start it off,
Or is this a replay? Because even though our sponsor doesn't start for another little bit, I'm okay checking it out early.
We are getting a button check beforehand, right? Both these players just making sure everything is clean before going into it. But I am expecting the ABBA to start.
I like the denim ABBA too.
I should also turn down some.
And Jonathan's button check was walking back full screen. Just like, my buttons are good, bro. Put the buttons in the bag.
The buttons in the bag. Let's
Anybody got the,
both of them? Gonna get this one started.
anybody know? I'm looking for the people who are smart.
This is both of their second
Is this a replay? It's now. This is it.
Earlier from Red Ditto, obviously, sending
Sajam is one of the goats. So this is
very
live.
scary. Yeah, activates immediately. Overhead nicely blocked. From
There's my soul bad guy.
Preserve some of that jealousy gauge and double overhead blocked, uninstalled. The last second.
Okay, wait. Let me turn down. Shit, I didn't know this was. We're going live. We're going live.
10A as the crossover jump H hit.
We're going live.
Nicely blocked in the fuzzy anyway.
all the overheads blocked so far, right? 10-8
We're gonna
knows
start
that
this
once the
early.
install
Who cares?
happens,
Let's do it. Let's
she's
do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's our turn.
That's exactly where she's gonna be looking to farm up. And Teddy
Sajam,
so far.
the host of the Sajam Slam. Let me go ahead and get the green screen up too.
But that's gonna be a wall on this and close to killing.
Is this a replay?
Another shot here. Tiger has resources, but the 6H, the slab.
One of those things, right? On stage transition, you immediately got to deal with that. It's just so fast. Perfect distance to where the characters are left at as well. And Jonathan, once again, picking up
Is
the
this-
corner. Didn't get punished for that whiff throw either.
Is this live?
Backdash there, 2H. Gonna be close slash into the mix up here. Fuzzy stuff, knowing it's coming, holding that FD. I love the 2S. Fishing for that as well. Uninstall back into the key grab.
Pete is the only one I'll watch allowed to talk over something I watch because I know it's pertinent and I'm gonna learn. Okay, look, I'm just gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I am not the master of disaster. I actually am that. This is not something that I am a pro at. I am here for the fucking vibes. I love fighting games. I genuinely do. So if I just get to like chill and watch crazy stuff happen and put some channel points in the line, that's enough for me. And I also watch it and I go like, I wish I could do this. Oh wait, did Yuki message me? Okay, wait. I'm just making sure. Okay. It warmed my heart when you mentioned Battle Arena Toshinden. Wait, which one of these competitors are you? Are you not in this? You think that I would be able to make grand finals or even top 25 of any fighting game? That is very kind of you. He was like, not Pete, not Pete. Ain't no way. All right, so DG Medic, I'm going to need you to do some heavy lifting today for 1 hour. Can you be here for the hour, brother? Blaz did it, so can you. Blaz is 26 years younger than me. 26 years younger. That's crazy. I can't even, my hands don't move like that anymore. He's 15. Ooh, that was a nice little mix. Oh, the whiff punish. Oh, there it goes from coast to coast, breaking the glass like Austin. Ooh, maybe dropped a comp. Wait, I can do this. Wait, I can do this.
Managing those resources perfectly all the way to the
So anybody who, or Notorious, so when we get to the next round, because this is losers quarters, let's start getting some bets in there. Hey, don't be recycling my sound. Okay, you got it. We're going to do some bets. So right now, for example, it's Jonathan versus Tiger Pop. And we're going to be choosing, even if you don't know, just put your money, just throw it down. Say, these are the channel points, and I want the VIP, damn it. If you want to go by country, go by country. If you want to go by which character looks cooler, go by which character looks cooler. This is for you too. Man, Soul Bad Guy is, oh man, that throw was juicy. Okay, so I'm also keeping track of who is in, oh shit, there it went. He's shaking, he's like, no. Honestly, we got Mario. That is such a perfect seat for that guy. That is legendary. Major respect for Mario in the front row. So I want to see, hopefully we get a bunch of different characters. Oh my God, this damage is insane. This is insane. Insane damage. Now, Soul Bad Guy, though, he can dish it, man. You give him just a little bit of an opening. Uh-oh, this could be bad. Nope. Okay. Got him in the corner. That corner crush. Nope. Let's do it. Should we change the category to special events, you reckon? Okay, nope. Take that sweep. PS5. Okay, I wanted to see if there was, what system it was on. Yep, PS5. Are any of you guys Guilty Gear? Are any of you guys good at Guilty Gear? I don't mean like you know the characters. Like any enthusiasts in the ooh, there goes Mega Damage. I don't know about good, but are you capable? Have you sadly never played it? It is kind of intimidating when you get a new fighting game, right? And I know that a lot of the fighting games now are trying to introduce modes to, ooh, that was good. Is trying to make sure that new players have a road to success. And so, for example, I was checking out, it was like 2-3 weeks ago, I went to Tatakai Tuesday. It's in Nakano. It was hosted by Majin Obama and the crew. And they had people available of all levels. They were very much encouraging. This is bloody. That's it. That's crazy fast. I have these problems when I get into the fighting game. I have an idea of what I want to do. I know what I need to do. I can visualize it. I can see the combo routes. I can absolutely understand what's at stake, but I can't execute. Execution is my absolute weakness. Look at this damage. That's 70% of his health. 70 off of one touch. That was like from mid-screen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, I think it's like next touch wins. Maybe a throw here or there. Okay, let's see if I was right. I was wrong. So I guess Soul Bad Guy is more about applying that pressure. Oh, used all of the burst gauge to get out of that combo now. Ah! Ah! This could be it. Gotta get that count. Okay, here we go. This is next one wins. Wow. ABA's always been broken at Really? Do you really think so? It does remind me of Sam's show, Samurai Showdown, right? Or not quite Bushido Blade levels of damage, but look at this though. My God. That is so crazy on the damage output. But, you know, people were saying earlier, are we going to get a lot of zoners? I think it's going to be some rushdown. I think it's going to be an absolute, that's it. God, this animation is sick. I always love how these games look. Me too. 100%. That's my favorite part of these games. Explain zoners. So basically, a rushdown character is someone who's always in your face, right? They're going to be applying pressure on you and making you choose to defend high-low or parry or to block or a throw, cancel. Like, it's like they're right up in your shit. Zoners are all about controlling space. They like to keep away a little bit, so it's a lot more projectile heavy. So they're going to be trying to make sure that you can't get in, that you stay back, and that they control 75% of the screen. And when you jump, it's all by design. It's like if you play Magic the Gathering, they're like blue players. And these guys right here are just some green, big damage creatures. Rushdown tries to get in, zoners try to keep him out. There you have it. And that doesn't mean that zoners can't be good up close. They can be, but it can... It's a lot of damage. Oh, God. And this game has this cool feature where when you slam them against the wall hard enough, you do like this glass breaking, and then you get to like do a follow-up combo. I like how it changes the back. Uh-oh, here comes the throw. That's okay. He had to use his like cancel get out of jail free card, which uses all of this gauge, which is right below. This is kind of like these two burst gauges are kind of your resource management of how to get out of counters and things. It's pretty sick. But let's just enjoy this as like, let's just pretend, even if you don't know fighting games, let's just have a visual feast. It's the get off me mechanic. And each fighting game, you know, it's come a long way since Street Fighter 2 and Mortal Kombat. Now, good games. Each kind of game now has its own systems that make it unique to the others. So that was close. Even though it was like 3-1, that was a lot closer than... Oh, is that Great Britain? I can't see I don't know my flags. I'm uncultured on flag guessing. It's either that or like Australia. I'm not sure. Is that a Union Jack? I need some... it's the UK. I thought so. The United Kingdom. All right. So DG Medic, you're going to be the man with the plan as we bet. As the Gamba goes up. I'll let them give their thoughts.
Build up so much meter, pop the jealousy, just good management of the resources in the game. Like not only using FD to find openings, but then using that to build jealousy off your situations, but then using that to, you know, using your burst as a resource, burst into activate as well, and the far spaced out 5Hs. Then Jonathan had to give up space because the 5H was such a difficult thing to deal with. If you give up space to try to whip punish it, that means Abba's full screen, and Abba's like, oh cool, activate back here. I don't even have to do a button, I just raw install. So, you know, recognizing those situations.
Okay, there's a couple of key terms in there. Raw install, 5H.
Loser semifinals. What an appearance and what a performance so far from him.
Whiff punish. I'll try to throw in some of these terms. A whiff punish is if I throw out a big move and you evaded it and then you counter me, this is called a whiff punish. I know this very well because this is how I lose 99% of my games. This is 100%. I like to throw out the big, meaty, strong, heavy moves. And those are easily telegraphed, and then I get countered by them dodging it and doing way more damage on the back crack, the crack back. Whiff punish happens after too much fiber. That too, that's a different whiff punish. So it's like trying to dodge Captain Falcon's Falcon Punch. Is that actually might be a good example because it leaves him open after the fact, right? He goes, Falcon Punch! And then there's like, if you just block it, you have the opening to have the aggressions on your turn. I would say it's like in Street Fighter, if someone does a Shoryuken and they miss completely, there's that whole time where they're falling back down to and you know that you can set up your next move, right? That's like you know that they've missed completely and you're going to do your combo in return. That's how I think one of the best examples of it is. All right, looks like we've got two players. All right, DG Medic. Here's what we got. We've got
top 4 of the bracket, which we just saw earlier. And I think, you know, if it's Soul,
I think this is this year. It says 2024, but I think it's 2024, 2025.
as well. So I think we might
All right, let me see. We've got Tairara versus Tatuma.
Earlier downstairs, and I didn't think the Kai looked as
JP v JP.
I think generally I prefer to see Churara on the Sin. Sin's really strong in this version of the game.
Are we going with the guy who says, thumbs up right here? It is quicker than that, for sure. I think I'm just trying to simplify it to the base, but Redria Red is right. It could be as much as those kind of get into these things called footsies, where when you're trying to set up the space, if I even throw out a punch and it's like your character is one step away from even just my normal punch, I whiffed that attack, and that gives you the opening to attack me quicker. So, did we get the poll in time? I don't know if we did. We can see, it's okay, because it's going to be like a best of 5, so that's a shimmy, right? So shimmying is where, ooh.
He's a really difficult character to find control over, and his backdash is so excellent.
I hope Chip makes it. I want one guy to see Chip. I want to see Chip in there. It's not a poll, it's a bet. Maybe it's Churara versus Tatuma.
Wake up close slash there from Churara. Immediately gets counter hit.
I can also do it.
What a hit confirm on that jump.
I can also do it.
See so many more wake up close S's nowadays, right? Because there's no more throwing the DPs. So they're definitely betting on the player, baiting out the DP that time. Churara,
I got it. You're too slow, DG.
Now we're riding to another stage.
Yeah, RTL off the hoof, knowing it was the best option for that stamina spend.
Who you got? That's what my... oh, wait. There he goes. There you go. Who will take the set? There you go. He's back. He got there. I bet everyone's going to... It's hard to choose right now, but is it going to be Churara or Tatuma?
That's what we talked about beforehand. Big throw break. Brandon Bringer covered. Trying to super out. Hopefully he pressed the button, but he didn't.
Yeah, and stamina available for Sin now, which makes him
So that's the second time we've seen Soul Bad Guy.
like this into the dash. We'll see the wall break here with Wild Assault or not.
Oh, you got the table on Twitter? No, I'm just giving you trouble. Thank you, DG. All right, next touch.
And one hit super, so
There it is.
What a bait out. What a clutch decision from Churara here as well. I love the no headphone gaming, by the way. Feeling the full atmosphere of the crowd.
I'm hoping Sin wins. Soul is generally the main character of Guilty Gear. That is the guy on the right. He's been a mainstay in the franchise for many, many years. He's not necessarily the best character every time, but he's a very familiar character. I have not seen Sin in high-level play yet, so this is kind of cool for me to check him out. But I like Chip. Chip is my favorite. He's this cool, like, super fast, low health, high damage, high risk, slash, high reward. The reaction time for these players is equivalent to what I would consider my incredible wit. Boo! Boo! Nobody asked. Who asked? Boo! Shut up. That's the best analogy I can come up with. Or maybe if you're a big fan of Rob CD, it's about how fast he can eat a burger. Charisma 20, Constitution 2, though. That's true, unless there's a few bruisers on the line, some beers. So, let me see if Yuki... Okay, no reply from Yuki about the baby. 2-bite Rob, that's right.
Easy peasy pickup on that.
So, all right, we got... This is going fast. Damn, brothers. Fun fact, Chip colonized an Africa country and teaches them broken Japanese because he's a weeb. That's his canon story? He single-handedly did? That's wild. I think the most famous weeb, though, I don't think I would classify Chip as that, but it would be Soldam from Street Fighter. Well, maybe it would be Chip. But Soldam is the number one. Guilty Gear lore does go absolutely insane.
Caught him, not blocking at the
All right,
perfect moment.
it's 1-0 to Soul Bad Guy. I actually can ooh, get that hit, yeah. Does anybody remember which character won last time? Was it ABA, or was it Soul Bad Guy? I missed the actual victor. Okay, it was ABBA. Thanks, dudes. Thank you, team. Like I said, I'm not the #1 fighting game knowledge master, but I sure as love it. I just love it. Okay, who's gonna take it? Whose cuisine reigns supreme? That's one of my favorite moves, by the way, that jumping sword between the legs that Soul has had forever. Nice sweep. Slash! Okay, I like it. Come on. Don't do Sin dirty like this. I need Sin to win. I put all of my chips on Zen. How am I doing, Mr. Cheese? I'm feeling good today, man. It's such an honor to get a sponsorship. It's so much fun to just be here and hanging out with the crew. That's what I'm talking about. Use all your... The damage. 70... Ooh, that was a nice little back step. My God, the animation in this game is so incredible. I believe that the 3 minutes is too long. I would say 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Manages to clutch out that game, and we're all tied up. One up here. We're going into it. It's a pivotal game 3, obviously. You can take the lead in the set, take some control, and breathe a bit easier.
Wow, and the delayed 2H catching him, the Gatling off the far
That's fine.
flash.
I don't know. I'll put it down here. Okay, there we go.
On the dash and to make sure it hit nice and clean.
I bet on Sin. I believe in Turada. He had the #1 thumb looking up like, I got this.
But that does mean one hit confirm RTL wall break is very scary.
Okay.
Staying so active with the buttons, just putting out a wall.
Okay, I want to see... Okay, this is not good.
Nice 2S.
I can't see the health bar. I know, my bad, man. I'm learning. We got the life bars in. I also didn't want to, like, cover up the sponsor, which is, you know, like the Arc World Tour Finals, and I'm just like, yeah, let's just put our predictions there. Okay, there we go. Do sponsorships ever mention the VODs being posted on YouTube? Like, is that a given? Well, different sponsors have different requests. Sometimes they want you to they want access to your different, you know, stuff like your VOD for promotional purposes. Sometimes it's not considered necessary to include a VODs channel. Sometimes they want a social post. But most of them are just excited to do the live stream. And I always put them on VODs just because I like a record of all the stuff we do here. All right, Soul Bad Guy. It's 1-1. Who's going to take the decisive third round? Soul Bad Guy gets the first touch, but here comes Sin applying the pressure, and he says, back off. Just back off, man. Now comes the corner carry. Sin getting some of that life lead back, but Soul says, ha-ha, not so fast. Oh, Bubby, here we go. Do we got to slide through the glass? This is going to be a lot of damage. So, but I love when they're in this middle, the neutral zone, because I think Sin has an advantage there if he can just set it up. But right now, oh, little Throwski putting on the pressure. Who's going to take this one? This could be it. Is he going to use all that gauge right here? Is it going to be enough? I think next touch wins. Who's going to take this? Is it going to be Sin? Is it going to be...
Looking for the deflection for the first time. Even the 5P whiff on wall break, no elk, right? That time.
That was clutch. That is clutch. Also, this guy has, I like his hairstyle, but if I tried this, you know that my hair ends at like, mine would just like, you could just tell that I'm using it to hide. Because he has like an actual nice head of hair. Mine would be blocking all of my balding. But I want to have that kind of style. But I tried to pull it off, and I can't. I don't have the thickness no more. I don't have the thickness. God, this game is so sick. This game is so sick. Best of 5, yeah, it's best of 5. Which, you know, if personally, I feel, you know, best of 2 is way too short. I feel like that can be more luck. I think best of 5 is my favorite. That is my favorite. Best of 3 is second place. Because nothing's better than a 2-2 set, because each player starts understanding the tendencies. Each player starts getting all of the different, you know, it really comes down to more than just executing your game plan. It's all about, I have to also learn their game plan. That's exciting. It's the mental.
Yeah, there's the bait. Same thing we saw earlier.
Ooh, that's going to be damage. That's going to be damage.
One stamina spent, which means he's really, really dangerous.
And so when I was playing, this is a bad example, but when I was playing against Rob CD, I crushed him on the first match. And it was best of 3. And he learned all my tendencies and knew I couldn't adapt for all this other stuff. And then he got me the next 2. I couldn't adapt, but he knew what I was fishing for. He knew everything that I was trying to pull off. He was also modern Marissa though, so. Yeah, definitely if you're a player, maybe best of 5 is a bit exhausting. I can totally understand that, the mental stack required to get through all of those things. But for a viewing experience, it is so cool. I mean, you know, like, water is, oh man, like, when you're drinking the water, that means your mouth is absolutely as dry as a desert. 2-2. All right, this is it. This is it. First blood goes to Soul Bad Guy. Cashing out the damage right now. Going all in, using the meter. Is there going to be... There's the throw. Reads him like a book, but now... Oh, whoa. Both guys trying to feel each other out. Rephrasing. So here we go. We got the mix-ups, the drop-down. We got a little Shoryuken action. Here comes Sin on the counter, using his meter, but I think Soul Bad Guy's going to have enough damage to take this one, and he does. All right, this round goes to, if Soul takes this one, he does win. He gets first blood immediately. No, Sin gets first blood. Soul is already caught in the corner. He's trying to open him up here with some high, some low. Went for the throw. Got absolutely teched. Ooh, whiff punish. Went high. Soul says, I think not. Another teched throw. Here comes that big damage from Soul. You know when he puts you in that corner, it's going to be damage time. This is it. Is this going to be enough? We need... Oh, Sin... Couldn't follow it up with the combo, but he got himself trapped in that corner again. He's going to have to find a way. One more touch, and Soul takes this. This could be enough. Oh, one chip. It's over. It's over.
Churara sent out of here, 5th place in this tournament. And
5th place.
Run potentially for Tatuma
5th place.
Man, incredible stuff from Tatuma right there, right?
The regret.
Churara was able to just put up a wall of normals, as Sin is very good at. That's kind of what we highlighted to start the set, right? But Tatuma started.
He bowed still, though. Respect.
Effectively, whether it be the air movement, as you mentioned.
Damn.
Whether it be the micro dashes and the blocks and the back dash to try to get some of the big commitment options out from Sin, and then with.
Oh, man, I love the sportsmanship.
And, of course, we talked about Soul's whiff punishing game. Probably the best it's ever been in Strive. So Tatuma making full advantage.
There's that word again, whiff punish.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, too, is to make those whiffs happen and then find clean stuff like that, it's difficult to do. Like, he covers so much space, and then his backdash resets him into a position that means he's hard to chase most of the time. You, like, try to commit big across the screen to catch him, and it's just, he's gone. It's so difficult. So, stuff like that, we saw where he, like,
I think Grand Blue is being played. I don't know if it's been played yet.
Stuff like that takes a lot of...
That was a great fight.
In the matchup, so.
That was awesome.
And you talked about them, right? Constantly going at it. beforehand. I definitely think Tatuma got familiar with a whole lot of the rhythm coming from Churara, of course. But let's take a look how top 8 is going to play out from here, right? We have arrived at top 4. It's going to be Red Ditto and Ring in our winners finals, Tatuma and Tiger Pop in our losers semis. But yes, the upper half of that bracket is what we are going to be handling next.
Ooh, winners final, baby.
USA versus Brazil.
Would you ever consider a leverless controller? Consider? Hell yeah, Ray. A leverless controller is basically there's no joystick or D-pad. Your movement is from buttons only, right? So it's kind of hard to conceptualize, but it gives you a ton. Wow, these guys are young. 22 years old. Red Ditto versus Rang 13. I've tried it, and honestly, I just can't do it. I can't pull it off. I want to be decent at it, but I'm struggling. Leverless is kind of controversial because you can hold back while also moving like forward, or so there's like some different ways that you can abuse the system. So charge characters have some advantages, but oh, is this our characters? Excuse me? So that means we're gonna have 4 different, this is all I was asking for, was 4 different, you know, like a diverse finals. Are we gonna have we're gonna have Gold Lewis Dickinson? Please, I love him. He's awesome.
Yeah, like legitimately, my man's big body coming through.
All right, are we gonna Gamba? Let's get it up. This is Red Ditto versus Rang 13.
That amount of damage usually, right? So because of that, it's very tough.
There it is. Get your votes in.
Attention chatters. Now is time for you to vote. Are you going to go with the mid-range Brigadier or the Secretary of Absolute Defense? Vote now.
He's going to have to really play that smart game to survive.
Yeah, and I think like this matchup too is so scary for Ram, like jump deep.
I know a little bit of the stories, but if you guys want to have a fun night and you're tired of watching, you know, In Deep Geek and Game of Thrones deep dives, and you're looking for you're kind of like, I've had enough of the Premiere 2 walk and talks, or maybe you've caught up on all of your different animes. Go to the wiki and just start looking up Guilty Gear story lore. It will easily give you a solid 4.5 hours of fun. You're gonna have a great time. It's awesome.
Like in the face of these scary situations, he's gonna react better than a lot of players.
Oh, it is on special events. Thank you, mods.
Situations like this, 5K gets jumped over. This is the problem.
God, look at this damage.
The 2P spending some security.
I never expected when I was a kid that games could look like this.
Have to force here very quickly.
Yeah, the YRC as well. You got to make something happen off that, right?
It's so good. What's up, Gamer Gage? But I also love Bam Lethal.
It will be enough damage.
Oh, Bam!
Comes alive.
Bam. Excited, of course. The Ram hats with the caught emojis.
Ram Lethal. I like calling her Bam though, because I mean, do you know how much damage she does? It's all about that Bam damage. Plus, I think her character design is so sick. Ram Lethal, let's go. All right, but you know what? Gold Lewis Dickinson can provide it. Ram is awesome. Like, seriously, she's so damn cool. Looks like there's no chip, though, unfortunately. Look at that! Put him in the blender! Oh, nice defense. He is the absolute Secretary of Defense. But Gold Lewis Dickinson not going down like this, or is he? Here comes the bam from Ram.
Incredible. That, like, to survive that situation is so difficult. And now Rang's got to guess again here. YRC barely connects. 2K sword toss. YRC
winners
for Rang, so there's the throw from Ditto, and burst available for Gold Lewis as well here.
This is winners finals.
Waiting it out. 5H hits, and that burst was the last chance. Ditto trying to run in and build meter for 50 here. The
one touch!
Burst not
one
used
touch!
Right away. The patience.
This is amazing from Red Ditto right now, somehow surviving. Gets the 60 out as he uses the PRC to slow it down, and then stays meaty.
That's insane. That was crazy.
Everybody else dies in so many of those.
Water time.
Like, the
Water.
Survives that is just like a testament to like the
he's like, damn, he got me. He got me good.
But like the experience.
22 years old on the big stage.
Difficult spot to survive in. Like, has no business winning that round.
It really feels like Red Ditto's processing speed is unmatched, right? His ability to recognize scramble situations, make the optimal decision. I mean, you need that tenfold in Guilty Gear Strive.
You do. The mental stack in this game of things to keep track of is absolutely insane. I think that right now, rank 13 is still thinking about dropping that last round, and he needs to get back in this game and realize, obviously he knows this, but like I think that's what is affecting his previous, like he's right up here right now.
So many things have to add up for you to win these interactions.
Yeah, of course. This is a great point by Conundrus. If you didn't know, esports in general, and especially fighting games, it's unusual for anyone old to be a heavy competitor. 22, I would say, is still... Oh, that cross-up was absolutely ram lethal. This is an absolute shellacking. 22 is still your prime. You know, you still got some good years. Oh, this is... The pressure that they're applying is insane.
Ditto, brother, off to the races like that. A 2-0 in winners finals already.
This guy's a beast. I mean, just
dude.
Unstoppable LCQ champ.
Justin Wong will be the big 4-0 this year. Hey, I worked with Justin Wong on a sponsorship last month. He called me a Japan IRL streamer. And that was cool. All right. He was like, yeah, I checked out Premier Pete. He's a Japan IRL streamer, but he got some fighting game chops. All right, here we go. Gold Lewis had the mental reset. So now he's able to see, I got to figure this out. Let me just figure out what I was doing. Don't let Ram Lethal just take advantage, but Red Ditto's like, brother, you could have a good opening, but I've been waiting for grand finals my life. My lord, the damage.
One guess away, and Rang has 50 to send it here. BRC's forward, finds a huge 6B in the combo on this.
Gold Lewis! Oh man, I feel like...
And that punishes the extended hurt box. Set point to Red Ditto.
That's crazy. It's so, like, that's twice now that Gold Lewis Dickinson has been within the advantage of winning the round, and it just not enough.
This dude is on another level.
Deflect shield with punish again. Beautiful decision making. On this, just like that. 50 available. Doesn't get the close slash. Looking for the whip punish again. Not in time. So gonna be the pickup.
The punish from the punish from the punish. Is this gonna be a 3-0 sweep?
Red Ditto, he's trying to prove he's a different breed right now. Guard crushed up, gets the high as well, has built the meter. That means Red Ditto is not quite yet in grand finals. Let's see.
One hit away. Rang with the burst. Sword toss available, and the whip punish clears the deal. Red Ditto 12-1 now, cleaning things up. Winner
12-1 on the day.
And who is going to stop this guy?
Not to correct you, Sage, but it's 15-1 now.
15-1.
12-1 coming into winners finals.
He's dropped one round.
This dude is on a roll of a
2
lifetime.
rounds.
Man, who is going to stop him? One up in the air, knows he needs one more set. Like, Rang looks so strong in all the sets we saw today, and then just that happens. To do someone at that level, like, it's unbelievable, especially because in that
okay, so if I was a betting man for grand finals, I might suggest you choose Red Ditto. Yeah, Ram Lethal's range is just madness. I feel like she's consistently one of the hardest matchups because it feels like her normals and specials just go all the way across the damn screen. And her damage is elite. Her tool set is just incredible. But now we go to losers semi. So what happens when where's my guac? So here's what basically happens. The guy who wins in losers final will go up against Red Ditto in winners. It'll be like the grand finals. If Red Ditto wins that, it's obviously over. If the challenger wins, that means they have a reset. So the challenger has to win twice in winners. So next is Tatuma versus Tiger Pop.
If not, we could always see the swap back to the Happy Chaos maybe later on, but otherwise has looked really, really solid.
Tatuma versus Tiger
right? Because both
Pop.
these players have shown
35 years old. Let's do it. Hey, we got some cosplay. We got Mario. We got them all.
I need one of those key in my head type joints.
Yeah, the key hats.
Yeah, definitely
through
get
the
my
head.
mind right. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one just because both of these players have shown immaculate adjustments in the ground game, right? Using the high speed.
Okay, it's Soul Bad Guy versus ABA.
Bait out whiffs and just in general take control of the neutral that way. So I'm very interested in seeing who commits early, who wants to get in each other's face, who's willing to make those dashes.
I'm so glad that there's 4 different characters that's in finals. That's a healthy game.
Tatuma's gonna have the freedom to do so off jump.
Are they testing their buttons right now?
I want to take that and try to
I guess.
observe a little
Okay,
bit
yeah, they're
before
testing.
fully committing.
Yeah, and Tiger Pop's so smart about managing resources, RPSing effectively once you have offense on stuff like 236K and just hopping over and then mashing or blocking or IBFDing or whatever the options.
All right, let's get our votes in here in a minute. DG Medic is setting up the DG Medic is setting up Lovely Latched On Homunculus or the Ruthless Striker. So Ruthless Striker on the left, that is Tatuma, and Tiger Pop on the right is going ABA. Man, that was the worst in EVO Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, but my boy Hayao gave us a freaking show. Yeah, his Hugo was insane, wasn't it? In fact, you know what? It's been a minute since we've brought this back, but we might need to throw this one in on Winners Finals.
See how liberal Tatuma goes with the volcanic viper.
Yeah, and just having a DP in this matchup means that she has to dance on you a little bit.
This is our
knocks you down, she has to like run in, backdash, try to
this is our Evo music. But today we're doing Arc. This is the Arc System Finals, baby.
Slow her down, but if you get it blocked, you just explode. So it could be a bad time.
That's what we're doing today. So let's enjoy this. Looks like they've got a nice studio. We've had some great FGC content this past year, and here we go. We're already getting started. This is it. This is losers semis. Best 05. Is it gonna be the title character of Soul Bad Guy, or is it gonna be ABA with the key? Can she unlock the damage necessary to get past his defenses and his ruthless aggression? This is losers semis. Yeah, that's all right though. That's all right. Losers semis. Losers final is going to be the guy who just lost. Pete, are you only streaming the tournament, or will you be streaming more later? Well, contractually, at the end of my session, I will be raiding into their channel. And then, who's the ruthless aggression? Who's the one who's going to be bringing the Unga Bunga style? So I have to jump into their channel later, and then maybe tonight. Although I've got some work that I need to do today, that's gonna take me a little bit of the afternoon. And I was doing a pub quiz. Oh man, that damage! God, that looked amazing. So I had the quiz show last night. We got this morning. I got some stuff I got to do around the house. Got to help out Yuki. And then we'll see how it goes later tonight. But definitely tomorrow. Whoa!
Pick up the spike. Beautiful spacing and whip punishes at the start of this from Tatuma. Tiger Pop just fighting so effectively in mid-range and finding those.
That's one.
It's just overwhelming.
Yeah, Tiger Pop did a great job calling out certain timings on Tatuma as well. Even when we saw the very first
1-0 to Tiger Pop.
5K to check the dash up. This time Tatuma not abandoning.
How was the quiz? It was awesome. We had a great time. A huge turnout. It was super cool. I think we had some awesome guests, some great questions. Cameraman Paul running the show. Okay, this is the Soul Bad Guy I know. Like, to come back from that was perfect. That was a perfect. It was just the table flippers were in full effect.
Open that all up with neutral jump H. Just
That was absolutely epic.
I'm just holding this space. You know, don't pull up on me.
Soul bad guy is how I feel I am in fighting games. Like, I feel like I'm always applying pressure, and then I'm just throwing out these just these huge damaging bams. But the reality is that I'm the one on the ground. Like, I'm just, maybe I am this version of Soul bad guy. Wow, the mix-up game. He says, "Get off me." That's it.
Yeah, risky.
So, all right, next round takes it. Is Tatuma going to be able to tie this thing up at 1-1, or is this going to be an almost insurmountable lead for Tiger Pop to go up 2-0? Soul Bad Guy starts strong, as he generally has been on all of these rounds. Having a little issue controlling the end game and getting that final tick. It looks like, once again, this is the same sort of blueprint. Lots of early damage. This one might do enough. Yeah, I think Soul Bad Guy is one of the best feeling characters in this game, as is Chip. Like, Soul Bad Guy's damage feels...
Second one, is there a clash or anything? No, the tyrant race.
There you go, 1-1.
Things up,
1-1. Water time, mouth dry. Nerves are real.
Challenge the advantage of the other.
But it feels like when I hit with Soul, it feels like when I slam something with a great sword in Monster Hunter.
Spacing and the whip punishes from the team all day have been excellent.
They nailed it.
Yeah, we're 1-5H away from an install there.
It's that this game does such a great job of having that hit stun impact on all of its moves. That little hesitation delay of damage. Best of 5, yeah. I do have a B-ball podcast that's not really active right now, but it's still a very good listen. All right, this is it. Let's see who takes this first round. Soul Bad Guy has the early life lead, but that's like one combo from ABA, and then we're back in the game. But nope, we got that whiff punish. Ooh, that whiff punish. Hit stop. Hit stop. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
Definitely looks like the character massive knowledge is good here.
Okay, so we got Soul cruising.
Really adding that to his game has paid off huge.
Tatuma cruising.
And the low, and there's the overhead.
I've seen this before. Goodbye to the life totals. I'm expecting a 70%er. Let's see if I was... Okay, only... Yeah, there it was.
That's the problem, right? You're trying to backdash and outspace the Abba. If she's just chasing you down and
I knew that there was going to be more. I've seen this combo before.
And first, there's not a lot of jealousy left, so we got to see an uninstall soon here.
Look at this defense. The absolute guts you have to block all these mix-ups is insane. Ooh, oh. The shimmy, the damage. Okay, Soul's getting his revenge. Is this going to be enough? Nope. All right, one guess away. Who's going to get it?
The close slash gets supered here on Wake Up.
Okay, wait. Ah! One more. One more. Who's going to... Ah! Throw.
Take a lead in our loser semis.
Loser semi goes to the bad guy, the Soul Bad Guy. That was hype. Oh! Oh! All right, one more. Soul takes this one. He goes to losers finals. All right, damage flying, blood being let. And when you lose in losers, you are out. You lose. You get nothing. This is basically for third place right here. No, fourth. Oh my God. How do you come back from losing that close round and then Tiger Pop just absolutely locks the in and takes that nearly perfect? The mental strength, I would have folded. First of all, I would not be in loser semis. But if I was, somehow, I do not have the mental strength. Oh, but here we go. Here's Soul.
as she was reaching, doing some teaching to Tuma.
I would be in winners, true.
Micro dash 5K instead. Beautiful adjustment from Tiger Pop.
Okay, we're going blow for blow here, boys. We're going blow for blow here.
Fuzzy stuff, backdash BRC, deep.
Now, there's the throw.
And the bandit revolver, that's the round set point now.
Can't blame you, bro. I'm lost in the sauce after that one. The Tuma here.
Here it is.
Getting into losers finals. And that top 3 berth secured, but Tiger
This
Pop
is the heartbeat music. Is ABA going to be able to take this back to make it 2-2? Absolutely devastating. 70% gone.
The deflect shield just to not see it.
Tournament on the line. Tournament on the line for Tiger Pop.
No bar here, but Tiger Pop just needs one.
Here comes Soul, not giving up his game plan. He said, no, I've gotten this far by being aggressive. I'm not going to just let you walk into a 5th and deciding set.
And the dash in 2P gets the Rekka, has enough for that, and the tap does. Could be the kill on the key grab. Not enough.
Not enough. Not enough. One touch.
The door, knock, knock. There is FD though.
Oh, the FD, you're gonna give me your meter.
The defense.
Oh!
Oh! Baited the Shoryuken, not Shoryuken, but the Dragon Punch.
The DP is the exact thing we saw in that other game, and then finds it here. So Tiger Pop tying up the set, 2 apiece. Final
2-2, boys. 2-2.
You have to know, right? When you're forced in a situation like that,
2-2. Tiger Pop running ABA. Tatuma, Soul Bad Guy on the left. Here we go. These guys, I absolutely respect their hustle of like absolutely going in. Huge damage from Soul Bad Guy.
No resources here for Tiger Pop on that jealousy gauge. Rekka's gonna build the bit, and the key grab does as well.
The Rekka is a kind of 3. Well, I can't. All right, wait. Soul's opening this up. The glass is breaking. There we go. This looks like. Are you mama late? Okay, so we've got. We need something from. We need one of those legendary ABA combos, which we might get right here. The big 70%er. This one right here does an insane amount of other 20% through the glass. So it's not a one-touch, but Soul can absolutely still lose this. This is very, very close. The pressure is being applied massively from ABA after that early life lead from Soul, but he's coming back. Now he just needs one throw, one touch, and it's over. Oh no! Here comes ABA!
Still has a big chance of taking this dub.
This is it!
Oh, the deflect shield barely works. It whiffs on the other side, not enough to kill until the RC touch.
He missed.
Staying alive.
He missed.
The S-forward momentum, getting him out of the
Soul takes it.
Punish on the jump on the other side.
Dude, his patience is absolutely insane. This Soul Bad Guy, Tatuma, his defense is crazy.
She has so much to work with now.
All right, this is huge, though, because she's got all the meter, and the damage is being piled on. Is this going to go to a 5th and final round? This is going for all the marbles. Winner take all, loser goes home. Yes, I think almost certainly.
Tiger Pop just one hit away now. Dashing Donzai, dashing jump age. Final game, final round in our loser semis here.
That's why Tiger Pop, right, only needed a pixel. Might as well stay
Let me get the music.
Mode and cash that one out. Exactly what he did. Oh my goodness, now just trying to
all right.
Finally switching it up to the
Here he goes.
At the worst moment
Soul Bad Guy. Winner take all. Use your meter. Takes that 70% lead. Is it going to be enough? Here comes the aggression. ABA says, back off. No, knee to the face. Combo.
Vortex to the wall. Not enough quite yet. Jealousy dwindling here as well.
Okay, next hit. Next hit takes it.
Runs in. Uninstall.
Still has to block because of that wall. So what a block on the dust and gets the punch.
The run in.
This could be the beginning.
Is it going back?
The chance here, uninstall, and the wake up.
Oh,
gets the job done to
the
Tuma.
wake up.
The bracket,
Off the ground, wake wake up special takes it to have the guts to do a wake up DP.
Tiger Pop tried to approach at the end, right? We saw when it was Tiger Pop
A
versus John
wake
Kennedy,
up
a whole lot
DP?
of 60s, a lot of the bandit revolvers. The Tuma didn't go with that strat often, but at the end, when he recognized that Tiger Pop was in jealousy,
The
wanted to push their advantage,
cojones.
stuffed it perfectly with a bandit revolver. So impressive.
Yeah, and that matchup, obviously.
Hey, you know what? That burn the boats mentality, that rush down at 10% health and saying, I don't care, I'm going out on my terms.
That matchup is just, it's just so scrappy, right? Like, it's really just these two characters are just throwing
That's
each other
crazy.
at each other, trying to kill each other.
Hey, there's Chip.
And,
Isn't that
it's
Chip
scrappy.
right
It's fun to
there?
watch because of that, and Abba's such
We
an
got
interesting
Chip.
character, I think, to
Cameo
watch,
from
and
Chip.
Very tough to pilot
I'll
at a
take
high
it.
level when things go wrong. Like, if you're in jealousy and you're hitting your opponent, awesome. But when you're not, that's the hard part about the character. And I
It
think
was
Tiger Pop
Angie?
plays
I
that
can't
very
see.
well.
Is that Angie? Oh, yeah, there's the fan. I'm on a crappy monitor. I'm just being honest. Background colors are not good for me. That was a fan. Well, I thought it was a dagger.
But before that, I need a breather. I hope everybody at home needs a breather. We're going to take one and be back.
That was Angie.
To conclude the Arc World Tour
That was the
Finals
fan.
presented by PlayStation Tournaments.
All right. 2 more sets to go, boys. 2 more sets to go. Does this have music? Okay, it does. We've got Hunter. What? So we've got Guilty Gear Strive Losers Finals. Then we've got Grand Finals. The whole thing. All right. Oh, man, that was crazy. That was such a good fight. So we have 2 more sets. Nobody's Potemkin that we've seen so far. No. That was hype. I heard that Hunter x Hunter is Yu Yu Hakusho, but perfected. That's what my sources tell me. And that the only downside of Hunter x Hunter is that it takes too long to come out. My source may or may not have been Connor. Hiatus. There you go. Hiatus. Speaking of Connor and the dog, April 13th, guys, Cyclathon 4 coming soon to a monitor or phone near you. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be weeks of fun. The Van Gang and I, Paul, Ian, will be making an appearance. We're going to be raising money with Mouse for the IDF, the Immune Deficiency Foundation. It's going to be wonderful. But thank you guys for being here today. Big shout to Arc System Works for letting me sponsor this event. It means an awful lot to me that they sponsored and believe in our community. It's a little bit of an unusual time for me to go live, so thank you guys for being here.
Phantom, threaten this town and show no mercy.
Having a great day today. I gotta go to sleep. I'll see the rest tomorrow. Good luck with the watch party. Thank you very much, Wizard Dev. Have a great sleep, buddy. You deserve it. God, I love the music in this game too. I want to see that background. I like the colorful one. So sick. Do you think Ludwig and Michael are going to make it? Definitively, no. After seeing those first 2 videos, are you kidding me? No way. Absolutely not. 0%. My question is, are they going to make it out of Kyushu? Like, Now, that being said, I think it's some of the most entertaining content that's currently being released, other than this event that we're watching right now. But I feel that I've really enjoyed seeing the first 2 videos. I don't know if number 3's come out yet, but man, Lucy, Unica, Venom, and Queen Dizzy. Great set. But it's been, 3 is out. Okay, well, I must have missed it, but I'll watch that later today. You know, those guys have such great rapport. It's really fun to watch those 2 characters go around and doing their thing. So, but they could make it eventually, but I doubt either of them have that much time. Yeah, I mean, if you gave them infinite time, or if you gave monkeys infinite time, they could eventually write Shakespeare. But I feel that getting lost in Japan does create a series of spiraling disasters. So it's the beginning of really the end of any sort of progress. All right, this is going to be the next one we've got coming up, boys. But I respect what they're doing so much, and I think that it's more content like that is, and I think it's super well edited too. All right, we got a little 2-minute break. So actually, guys, my sponsorship ends at 12:30. I'm gonna message and see if we can stick around and watch the finals together. Just let me check that. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure if, like, contractually they wanted me to raid into, like, grand finals, or if I'm allowed to watch it with you guys. That's the question. You know? I asked my source. You would think that you should be watching the finals, then raiding after. I think, but maybe they want all of the finals to be on their main channel or something. I don't know. The raiding is part of the deal, yeah. This has been fun. I am loving this today. I don't know how it works, but I'll be watching either way.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Arc World Tour Finals presented by PlayStation Tournaments. And man, it has been a hell of a show, starting the top of the morning with Under Night, following it with the Gray and Blue Fantasy Versus, and now finally we've arrived at Losers Finals of Guilty Gear Strive. Myself, Ridge, along with Sajam. It's been a great one so far.
Yeah, tons of great matches all day long. I've been watching and enjoying everything, and excited to see the last 2 sets of the tournament that we're going to be having so far in this. And all 3 of these games super fun to watch. Recommend all of them. They're all fun to play, all cool to check out. I was just saying to Ebonic earlier.
Well, we don't know yet because they might be raiding in 10 minutes. I don't know. And I don't know their deals.
Game. It was super fun to watch this weekend, and just some interesting nail-biting sets in there. As we get
you know what I would love to do is say Jam Slam, but the reality is fighting games kind of stress me out and to play. I love watching it. Like, I watch a lot of Magic the Gathering drafts. I watch, so it's rank 13 versus Tatuma Digimedic. I love watching limited drafts. I love watching fighting game content. I love watching even like Rocket League. but playing them is immensely stressful because my brain can't, or my hands can't keep up with my brain.
Players, as Sage mentioned, have been incredibly impressive, right? Ring had a tremendous showing, an extremely tough group to make it out of assets. They all were, but still, even after that, able to take down winners.
All right, get your votes in, boys.
Ran into Ditto, and it looked different. The Tuma as well. He's gonna have a chance.
I'll tell you what, I'll go look at what it says just so I can be safe.
Adjusting from opponent.
Right.
The game plan has been very much tailored.
It says
against the character and the match
I should raid. Well, he didn't say that, but I feel that's what the contract says, so I don't want to screw it up.
And the problem both of them have had all tournament is
Sajam says that the slams are supposed to be NA only. They've had others on by mistake. Oh, okay. How's the throat, Pete? All good from last night? A little bit of pain here and there, but you know what? Nothing that's going to stop me from being hype with you dudes. Appreciate you guys pulling through today. Little throat drop, little action.
Mostly because the mid-range is so
I'm having
to deal with.
an awesome time.
Despite having a DP, you know, it doesn't really
I think
has pressure on you.
we have had
to get anything
some of the. This is the most I've streamed in a month in like 3 years.
Jump D and 2K and 5K, all really tough to deal with.
Absolutely, yeah. Tuma has really made the
week's. It's not even done yet. We're still in March, and it's been like over 200 hours, which is a lot for me. All right.
He's gonna have to do that exactly again. And even to a different extent, another level.
I don't know who
up against Gold Lewis.
Unfortunate that the close line hit airborne there and didn't quite get
winner of this set
jump age rising all the way to
will fight Red Ditto in the finals. Do we see a run back of Gold Lewis Dickinson, or is it gonna be the bad guy? Is it gonna be the bad guy against Ram Lethal?
And the rising jump
it's going to be fun. Oh, shit.
So far, baited out the super.
There's that bait.
Yeah, just a lot of these interactions so far, Tatuma's been down to be second. He's like, all right, I'll chill on
that one hurts, boys.
Some whip punishes on blocking some super.
That one hurts.
Willing to play passive, which I think is the way you have to play the match generally, right? So
I think Gold Lewis, though, I think this is going to, I don't know who's going to win, but I think it's going to win 3-1. That's my guess. Because right now, man, Tatuma is on a generational run of just perfect play. He is crushing. He is seeing... Oh, this is like my favorite stage, by the way. I love this stage. He is seeing the game at a different level where it's like slowed down completely. Look at those meat punches. Soul comes in and it just feels like that hurts. Ooh, nice. Nice counter there.
On the drone, waits to see if there's a DP. Nothing comes out. Guard crush, fuzzy afterwards.
Ooh, baby.
Here. Safe jump. Gets a 2H into the behemoth.
Into the behemoth. I'll show you the behemoth. Says Soul bad guy. Still, you know, it's still not 1-0. Okay. Okay. Okay.
With a jump D. Rang a firing back.
Yeah,
that was a great round.
Got a little bit after that as well, so pretty safe given that the grab.
That was back and forth.
Close slash 2H a bit.
1-1, 0-0. Next, this round takes the early lead. If you voted for Tatuma, you're in shambles.
Found his sweet spot in the spacing and just waited to see what
all right, Soul gonna... Oh, man, that throw, that setup. There's that throw loops. That throw loops.
Deflect shield situation here, gotta guess. Correct on that, but still gets mixed with the wild throw. Chance now, front throw.
Okay, let's see if his see how his loops are doing.
Stunned forever at this point. Oh my god! He got caught pressing a button. The life is melting away so quickly.
Oh, slight mishap in the corner there. It could have been a super and maybe even the kill. Honestly, and he lets it rip.
Did he recover?
On that, the 2K gets punished.
Did not recover at all. And man, Rang, it really switched up. You noticed that eye roll here on our program, and it really felt like he had completely changed his mindset.
I thought Soul Bad Guy had that one 100%.
Game early, right? Like, I gotta lock in and go forward with this one.
Yeah, I mean,
Gold Lewis. Oh, by that's like my probably my future weight goals.
I need to change it up.
Yeah, but oh, the whiff.
Immediately got very different about how he's approaching things, and I like it a lot.
I can't believe that 6S.
Okay.
The satellite in time.
All right, so right now, as usual, Soul Bad Guy has consistently set the tone on all of these rounds. Finishing, although he's in losers grand finals, but consistently it's been a catch up. Like, he'll always start strong and then have to find that last little bit of damage to try to figure out how to end these rounds. And he's been able to do it, but they've been close.
Is Crank escape? Oh no, that's a punish.
All right. It's going.
Oh my, goes low.
That swinging coffin slam, that one is such a cool ass move.
2K again, knowing it's such a fast button to challenge with there. Oh, and he looks
he went for the throw.
Fast RC for the punish on
he
the
went for the throw.
The minigun to strip the guts. It's enough.
Rang, huge.
He went all. It was that one throw miss.
It's always a good look.
All right, Gold Lewis taking it in. Okay. Here's that early aggression, as always, from Soul Bad Guy.
With the buff to Behemoth being able to be canceled by security gauge, the 624 Behemoth is a lot better in neutral because of the cancel options off it. What a fine.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this, boys. There we go. There we go. There's the Soul Bat.
Drop. Chance. Oh, and he gets the back throw.
Okay, there's the Soul Bad Guy we know, baby.
Right there. Maybe thought that he would use the volcanic viper to not only stuff the pressure.
I love that Soul Bad Guy also starts every round doing my hair thing. He does have a minigun. He's the Secretary of Defense. So he's got all the guns. He's got all the aliens. He's got all the tricks.
Deal with the pressure while the drone's out. Love the jab from Rang right there.
What's up? How you doing? What EA6 was taken? Appreciate you pulling through. Soul doing Soul things. All right, let's see if we can match this up to 1-1. I want to see this go 1-1 so that we can get. I want this to go all the way to. I want this to go to the fifth match. Nice.
Good snowball to a victory, but we gotta wake up overdrive once again.
Man, that kind of commitment is so scary. While the
a wake up of.
Gets mixed by the drone.
No.
Doesn't have any security.
No.
Cross up Behemoth, the fast RC, and that should be the kill. Rang just clawing back in these rounds.
And once again, it's that reward disparity when it comes
The
to playing up against the Gold
mix-ups!
Lewis, right?
Holy shit! The damage from nowhere!
So good at cashing out, and Gold Lewis is the character. That's what he specializes in. Has managed to just inch forward in this set and take a lead.
Wow!
A ridiculous mix. My goodness,
he
bro.
has like so many opportunities where it could be safe jump, same side cross up, or cross up Behemoth.
All right, let's get the heartbeat going.
Overhead or low Behemoths as well. So it's just so much to deal with.
Final 2 rounds could be. It could be match point.
Tuma tried to do something after, just get stumped.
Oh no, we don't have our early Soul aggression.
Behemoth technique, the 268 Behemoth in the air to beat 6B. And the
oh no, he's in his head. He's in his head. Come on, Soul, focus. You have good defense. Oh no, the whiff soup.
Rang is shutting down all these DP attempts.
These DP attempts are. Oh my God!
PRC to sneak in the Behemoth Typhoon right there, the 862 nicely.
Okay. Oh no, don't double perfect our Soul. Don't Tatuma me like this. Don't do it to me. Don't do it.
Very, very bad. One blocked interaction on a DP or something could be the end.
Oh, sick IBFD on the cross-up coffin, but nonetheless, they will not let you escape. Rang on the verge of getting into grand finals here.
Fuzzy stuff.
Okay, we're back. Soul's back. He's back. He's not back. It's over!
3-0, and Rang gets another try against Red Ditto in our grand finals.
Rang and Brazil in grand finals. Rep it hard. Beautiful stuff here. And yes, the chance at revenge has been completed. See, Rang really locked in, man. He was, I think, God, at the very beginning of that set, really thirsting to get into grand finals.
Dude.
To get that against Red Ditto. Once he composed himself,
It's crazy. Soul Bad Guy, well played, third place. That's great. But like,
really ran away with the set afterwards.
he
I love
he opened almost every round consistently.
You can do Behemoth, and that built in the bar, right? Without that Behemoth cancel on the security gauge, he would have just done Behemoth hard knockdown, and then he could have only got
And it just
an option, which
couldn't finish.
Security meter, literally giving him him like a brand new combo opportunity there.
That's gotta be kind of painful though. Honestly, it really does hurt. The way that you get so close and then you just, oh, you have so many regrets that way. Even though you lost 3, you're just like, oh man, I should have done this, I should have done that.
Up against what could be his toughest matchup throughout the tournament.
Yeah, Tatuma's out, right? That was Rang. Rang took the victory there, right? He was just hungry. Rang is our winner.
For the PlayStation Player of the Day, both of our grand finalists definitely deserving. So, as well as all of our other competitors, whether it be an Under Night, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, it's been an amazing day of fighting games, and we know whoever wins is more than deserving.
All right, so here's the thing. I have not been told what I'm supposed to do. So I feel like the appropriate thing is I need to raid in because that is the contract, and maybe they're trying to
just needs that one to get going, and that's
absolutely do that. So let's get in a cool thing right here. So let's go in with we grand finals in full.
And we'll see if that same level of reflection is there for Red Ditto and he can match that pace.
Yeah, I think.
All right, boys. So I want you to represent the P2 community. Make sure you show them that we are the real deal. And I gotta say, thank you guys for being here today.
Obviously, he wants to implement some type of.
There's the grand finals in full. Now, don't screw up this raid. I gotta make sure I go to Arc System works you. Arc System works you. All right, boys. All right, boys. It was my pleasure today to join you guys and be a part of this. I had a great time. I loved getting to hang out with you dudes. Thank you to the sponsor. Thank you to you guys who subscribed, threw in some bits, and had some fun. I want you to enjoy the grand finals. I'll be watching along with you. Maybe I go live later today, later tonight. Maybe not, but if I don't, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more great stuff. Thank you again to our sponsor. I really appreciate that. Hey, you guys are the best. So go have some fun with the team, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.
So it's like an intro theme for your channel for streaming, but it's like an anime intro, right? Like a punk rock kind of, you're American, but you live in Japan, and it kind of goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's time for Bringing It To. He's the greatest athlete, the nation's greatest off in the league. Play some games and chat with me and you. We never asked for this, but he's come too far to win. This podcast's gotta commit from you too. Surpass your limits from here too. Hey, you're kinda cute from here too. Cool, are you dissonant?